CI Health is brought to you by Aunt Martha's.
The last 18 months or so, we've heard so much about the COVID vaccine, but the flu is still a thing, as is the flu shot. And with more details on that, from Aunt Martha's today, it's Dr. Tamara Lim, the Medical Director and Senior Vice President of Quality and Clinical Excellence. Hi, Tamara, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks for being here. Okay, so I think it seemed last year fewer people were getting sick because we were all wearing masks all the time, but the flu didn't go away magically, and the same certainly is true this year, right?
Absolutely. I mean, I would say that flu activity was definitely decreased last year significantly, but this year is a whole different, ball game. The flu season typically, starts around September, can last as long as May, and what we're nervous about is this this pandemic, which people have been talking about, with this COVID and flu. Now that restrictions have loosened, where people are getting together, masks may not be mandated everywhere, et cetera.
Is there any concern over getting the two shots at the same time? One won't prevent you from getting the other, right? These are two completely separate things?
Absolutely. So the COVID-19 vaccine and the flu vaccine can be given safely together. One won't cause the other. They're both inactivated vaccines, especially if you're getting the shot in the arm, and so should be safe to get, whether it be simultaneously or if people decide to space it out by a few days.
Is there any point in the year that it's too late? Like, you mentioned that flu season can go all the way until May. I would assume getting it sooner is better, but is there a point of sort of diminishing returns?
Well, ideally we want our vaccines to be given by October, November. We know that the peak of flu season is between December and February historically. But what we tell our patients is that it's never too late to get a flu shot. It takes only 2 weeks to build up that immunity. And since every flu season, the severity can vary from year to year, we really just want to protect everyone. I would say, since the CDC typically ends flu season around May, getting the flu shot after May may not be, as helpful as getting it, much earlier in the flu season.
That makes sense. I'm sure as a physician, you hear all sorts of things that people believe to be true about the flu shot that aren't. Maybe a reason they've decided not to get one at all. I've certainly heard that, well, they're giving you a little bit of the flu, and so you're going to get the flu. So what's true and what's not when it comes to these facts and or myths?
Yeah, so a big one that we hear all the time is that the flu vaccine can give you the flu. And so that is actually not true. So the flu vaccine, whether it be the shot, which is inactivated, typically they have a killed virus. It can't reactivate once you get the shot, or the nasal spray, which is partially live, but it's a very weakened virus that will also not have a chance to give you the flu. They won't give you really any symptoms of the flu. And so we always like to educate our patients, letting them know that that really cannot happen based on how the flu vaccines are formulated. Another big thing that we hear about is that flu vaccines must not work because they know somebody or they themselves got the flu shot but still got the flu. And so a lot of times we have to also kind of remind them that, the flu vaccine doesn't contain all the strains of the flu. It really only, targets the strains that have been noticed to be more deadly. And so, yeah, there's always a chance that somebody gets the flu shot and later on they do get the flu, but luckily they're able to fight it off at home versus having to fight for their life in the hospital with the stronger strains. So we still try to encourage our patients to get the flu vaccine at that point.
We have just a few seconds left. Is there a quick and easy answer to which is better, the shot or the nasal spray?
There is not really a quick answer. I mean, it really depends on preference. If you don't like needles, go for the nasal spray. Although I will say for pregnant women, we really recommend just the inactivated shot in the arm versus the nasal spray.
Man, all good stuff. All right, thanks, Tamara. We appreciate it. And if you have questions about the flu vaccine for you or want to learn more about Aunt Martha's, we'll connect you with all of that information on our website. Quick and easy to find there at ciliving.tv.